Right. So Walk-in-Sync is one single employee experience app for your hybrid workplace needs. Lindsay and Jenny have already spoken about why hybrid is so important, and as companies are moving towards hybrid workplace, or they are returning to office after a gap of 2 years, they realize that hybrid is a way forward for the companies. So let's start with some of our background story. Sync as a company has been in business for more than a decade now, and we expertise in building global SaaS products. We have a rich customer base of 180 plus organizations, including 34 of them are Fortune 100 companies, which are present in Asia, North America, Europe, Australia, and Africa. Uh, our app is available on Google Play Store as well as on iPhone, and we are rated 4.5 out of 5 rating with over 500,000 downloads. We consider data security very seriously, and we are ISO 27001 and ISO 27701 certified company, and we are also GDPR compliant. Right. Our presence across 15 countries, other than the India, where we are based out of, we are heavily present in North America, in States and Canada, and yeah, and some parts of Europe as well. Okay, Sync was awarded #1 space management software by G2 recently for the year 2022. On the screen, you see a comment from Chris, who is Managing Director for Asia Pacific for G2. We are rated very highly, about 4.7 out of 5 on Gartner, G2, Captra, and GetApp. So Microsoft Teams and Walk-in-Sync integration enables companies to implement a hybrid workplace model. As I said earlier, that most of the companies are thinking of hybrid workplace policy, which means that employees are going to come to office probably 2 or 3 days in a week. And what really Walk-in-Sync does, it enables these companies to implement or have a seamless transition to hybrid workplace model. For instance, employee can roster themselves to office when they plan to come to office. Employees can book a conference room, parking spot, or even an office shuttle. While desk is an interesting use case, which is now more emerging with the new model, because desk used to be a dedicated resource during the pre-COVID era. But now companies, since employees are going to be office and only for a couple of days, the desk has also become a shared resource, and more companies are sharing desk among employees. Right. What really Walk-in-Sync does is it has a very rich interface within Teams platform to enable employees to book any kind of resource. It has a NLP enabled chat interface, which I'm going to talk about on further slides. We are also integrated with Active Directly, Outlook, and we also support SAML 2.0 based SSO. And while we spoke about few features, we are also working on building visitor management that will be soon available on our platform. Okay, booking a desk, the most intense feature of our application. But the first step for booking a desk is to digitize your floor plan. So what we do, we take CAD or drawing files or even the PDF file, and we remove unwanted layers from that file and digitize it. As you see on the screen, this is one of the floor plans that our customers use, and these small blue symbols are actually the desk on that floor. So as an employee, if we are coming to office, let's say on Tuesday, Wednesday, what he needs to do is select a date. He needs to select his login time or the checkout time, and he would be able to view his entire floor on a single view and then go and select a desk. What really interesting is that you would be also able to find out where your colleague is sitting today. If you want to, let's say, working on a project where you want to collaborate with someone else, you can find out where he's based out of, or which floor is he in, or which desk he's sitting at. You can, so that you can book a desk closer by and collaborate with him during the whole day. We can also view amenities for each desk. For instance, some of the desks could be, let's say, standing desk, or some of the desks may have USB dock or even dual monitor. So based on employee's need, employee can just filter down which are the desk as per his preference and then go and select that desk. We can also plan for multiple days or recurring booking. Again, with an example, let's say company has decided that, or as an employee, you have decided that you're going to work on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, let's say for the next 1 month. On the system, you can just have to select for the whole month and select your preferences as Tuesday and Wednesday, and you'll be able to book for next Tuesday and Wednesday for next 4 weeks. Desk allocation for team and employees. So this is an admin view, where as an admin, I'd be able to allocate desks to a team. This use case is important, especially in creating neighborhoods where you would want some teams to work together. For instance, if you can see on the screenshot, on the left side, though the font may be smaller, but let me just read out. There are certain seats which are allocated to different teams. For instance, sales has 2 seats allocated to them, pre-sales has 2, delivery has 3 seats. And on the screenshot of the floor plan, you see that there are 2 pink colored desks which are allocated to sales team, while the desk opposite to them, just opposite to them, which is yellow in color, are the marketing team, and couple of desks have been allocated to pre-sales. And since these 3 teams work collaboratively with each other, they have been allocated very close to each other, so that anyone from these teams can book desk accordingly. So when I say that 2 desks are allocated to marketing, which means that any employee who belongs to marketing team can only book a desk which has been allocated to his team. As an admin, you can also see who has checked in, who has checked out, and you will have a quick view of all the available seats. So it will be very easy to for an admin to manage his desk allocation and even plan the way forward. System also throws insight about how your utilization is, and it can give you insights whether in future, if you're expanding, do you really need to add more desks, or even do you need to consolidate your desk and reduce your real estate space. Moving on, again, a very interesting feature, which is team collaboration. And as you see in the snapshot, it is a calendar-like view within a Teams platform, which enables you to show how your own team members are planning to come to office. As you see that, against my employee, there are shifts which are mentioned. For instance, on Monday and Tuesday, the first employee is, on Monday he's planning to come at 12 p.m. While on Tuesday he will be in office for the late night shift. He will be in the office for 8 p.m. and will be going back by 5 a.m. So when you're planning your own office travel as an employee, and since you'll be going to office only for 1 or 2 days, it would be important for you to make sure that you make use of your productivity a lot better by finding out who all will be in the office with whom you would want to collaborate. So with this view, you will be able to find out how many of your team members would be in the office for the next 1 week, and not just whether they have rostered themselves for that particular week or not. It will also show your preferences for each of the employees. Like for an example, I had mentioned earlier that as an employee who would want to go only for Tuesday and Wednesdays, the other employee will be able to find out that Mohit prefer to come to office on Tuesday, Wednesday, and I want to interact with Mohit. Then probably I should also go on Tuesday or Wednesday, one of these days. Chatbot. Again, a functionality of Microsoft Teams, which enables employees to book a desk within 20 seconds. all the employees who are used to use Microsoft Teams for their daily routine, all what they have to do is just go to the chat interface and write in plain English that he wants to book a desk. The interface is NLP enabled, which means that whatever you write, the system will try to parse that language and would attempt to convert into one of these commands that you see on the screen right now. If you see on the second snapshot, I just try to book a seat. I mentioned that that I want to book a seat for tomorrow, but I did not mention any time, and system automatically prompted me to mention the time. And once I did that, it's just popped up the notification, and I just need to click on the confirm booking to get the booking done. It's very simple and intuitive, and all the employees who use Teams platform very extensively, for them it will be very simple and easy to book a resource. Another important aspect is conference room booking. While it works on two different ways. One, you can book a meeting room or a conference room on our application itself. And it can be synced with Outlook or Google Workspace or any other calendar that you may use. And as soon as you book a meeting on the application, and meeting invite will also be created on your respective calendars. And the second way is that you can continue to use your own calendar for booking, and the meeting invite will also reflect here on your application as well. And on the app itself, you'd be able to see and find out all the meetings that you may have booked for the entire day. You can assign amenities to meeting room as well. Like we spoke about desk. Similarly, you can align, let's say, a projector or a glass TV screen as amenities to meeting rooms. We can define capacity of the rooms, and it would be very easy for employees to find out which rooms have larger capacity in case they want a large size capacity room. It also gives you the admin view of meeting room console, which essentially shows you what is utilization of all of your meeting rooms. It even lets admin make last minute changes. Let's say if there is a very important meeting which CXO has come up with and he wants a meeting room to be vacant, even if it's booked by someone else, admin can make all that changes on the platform, and the team who had booked the room earlier, they would get notification and email that their meeting request has been cancelled. And system will also try to highlight that which is the vacant conference room where the meeting can be moved for them. And lastly, we are also integrated with Kiosk. We can put up Kiosk outside the meeting room, which will help you to know if at all meeting rooms are booked, what are the timings for the bookings, who all have booked the meeting room, and all that functionality on the tablet as well.